Good morning, everybody. I'm sitting here in the area of Nice, just in front of the Mediterranean Sea, where most of you know that we can do great dive. And I think it's a great location to wish all of you a Happy New Year. Happy New Year means, of course, great health and full of happiness for you and your family. Most importantly, that you can find quality time to do what you like to do with the people that really matter for you. Of course, if it's around diving or swimming or anything which relates to water exploring, in a way, it's even better. Of course, I also want to wish you a happy professional life, which means full accomplishment in what you do on a daily basis, and a good understanding of what, as a team, we want to achieve together. 2017 and 18, a bit too early to say for 18, but we already have some indications. We will not reach the targets that we set ourselves in Ascend. We still do a decent profitability, so no big panic, but we are not at the level we want to be. So we need to improve on our top line. We've been quite flat the last year, so we need to reignite growth. And we need to keep improving on our gross margin, which we are doing quite well today, and better monitor our general expense if we want to reach that level of profitability that will allow us to keep on investing on what will really be important for the future. We do a lot of changes. Why? Because I think I've explained to you already many times, to some of you, that what brought us to the good level where we are today, which is global leader in diving, which is probably number 2 or 3 in goggles, maybe number 2 in military and professional, so a great position overall. But the levers that we use to reach that level are not the ones which are going to make us win in the future. We are seeing in this new digital environment a growing power of the consumers, and therefore we need to have organization which allow us to build a very strong connection with the consumer and build stronger brands. So to do that, we need more global organization which allow us to make a better use of our resources. In 2018 already, we see the acceleration of a lot of changes that we have implemented within the Ascend initiative or through already some benefits of the global organization. And I just wanted to maybe name or give 3 examples. It's a bit unfair because there are a lot of great initiatives and great results, but just let me show you 3 examples. First of all, we are going to finalize the first step of our OP2 program, which is full integration of the supply chain in Europe, which is going to change dramatically the way we are going to make our products more available with a much better use of our level of inventory, so improving dramatically our working capital. It's been a huge work done by a lot of people in the organization, product development manager, people at the supply, IT, great cooperation, and it's been quite impressive that it worked quite well on the first step. A second achievement I want to maybe talk about, and it's a good example, it's not a huge gain tomorrow morning for the company, but the great cooperation that we experienced between the Italian teams and the Apex team through Dave on improving dramatically our lead time for the manufacturing of our goggles has been really impressive. So a clear, strong cooperation, making sure that we use our flow in the factory in a better way, resulted in an impressive improvement on our lead time. One thing also which doesn't come directly from the new organization, but which shows that we are adapting. I think we serve much better today a customer like Amazon, which is essential because we know we are probably underperforming today with our digital customer, and we have seen a huge improvement in our sell-through with Amazon, be it in the US or in Europe, and we start to adapt our organization to cater for the needs, the specific needs of these types of customers. So there would be a lot of examples that I can give, and once again, I want to congratulate everybody for the hard work on top of your daily work to make all these activities, all these initiatives work. But let me focus today on one particular thing we have started to implement with my team, with all the teams, around what I call the work around the vision. I don't want to go too much into detail because we are going to roll out this vision, a new process, with each of you between mid-February and mid-March. The idea is that we worked in a lot of workshops with most of you. Unfortunately, I couldn't involve everybody. I would have liked to, but it was a bit too short as a time frame, and I really wanted to move forward on this vision process. So I'm going to make sure next time for the next step that we're going to have even more of you involved. So what do we want to do? We want to be clear all together on what is our purpose. So why do we exist? Why is the world a better place for us, with us than without us? What are the values that are connecting each other? What are the management principles that we should follow all together? And what are the strategy and action plans we need to put in place to make sure we want to serve the ambition which is related to our purpose. So we've done these workshops, and we came out, let me just insist on two things, the purpose and the values. On the purpose, quite evidently, coming from where we come, with our strong history, our strong DNA, the fact that we created the activity of diving with Cousteau and so on. You know the story better than me. We came from all this discussion with a clear message, which is what we stand for is simple. It's all about inspiring people to enjoy water exploration. This is what we have done in the last 75 years, and that's what we want to keep doing for the next 75 years. Everything we are going to do from now on will have to be strongly connected to this purpose, making sure that we keep inspiring people to enjoy water exploration. So once again, all our strategies, values, ambition needs to be related to that. If we talk about our values, we came also quite quickly with all these workshops on two simple notions, two simple strong values, which are coming from our history, echoing what our founders were, and which are essential if we want to keep on building our future. So what we will expect from our teammates, making sure that you feel comfortable also on a daily basis with these two strong values, is that we want people to be at the same time adventurous and responsible. Adventurous, that's what we've done as well, always exploring new territories, always trying to find new ways of bringing more people enjoying water exploration. But, and I should say instead of but, and at the same time making sure that, like all in dive activity, we are responsible enough to avoid the risks, make sure that we take all the right measures to be safe in our activity. So we have a strong purpose, we have strong values, and now we make sure that all our strategies and action plans are aligned on that to serve an ambition in order to make sure that we execute this vision. I then asked a team of adventurous and responsible people to work with me on the following missions. So I asked Jean-Luc for military and professional, Todd for swim, snorkeling and paddling, and Laurent for diving to be in charge of a business line. With their teams, their role is to create a global marketing strategy for the business line, including how we can create a strong connection with our consumer, create an efficient range, lead the R&D teams to deliver consumer-centric innovations. It is absolutely fundamental that we have global strategies that are really well implemented locally to make sure we win all together within our business lines. They need to work very closely with Alexandra, Vernon, and Chris, who are going to be in charge respectively of EMEA, Americas, and Asia Pacific. And their role with their teams is to really focus on sales and local marketing, making sure that we optimize our sales organization to be as efficient as possible while optimizing our market shares and making sure we are also locally connecting with our consumers. They are obviously essential in working together, by the way, with the business line, because I would say the global strategies that are built by the business line can work well only if they are built together with the regions. Olivier, in operations, is going to work with his teams on making sure that our products are at the best quality, the best cost, in the best quantity to optimize our working capital use, and in a way that we optimize our supply chain, making our products available all over the world in an efficient manner. Arnaud will work with the finance team to deliver the right tools so that we can monitor our activity as best as possible and improve our overall profitability. Of course, he is also with his team managing our relationship with the shareholders. Eugénie ensures we meet our legal and compliance requirements. She needs to work with a lot of you in various places in the organizations because this responsibility is spread today all over the world. And as I have announced a couple of months ago, Ligaya will build with our local teams a full alignment on our vision on all HR-related topics. She will act with you so that our teams, in a way, are energized and committed through our visions. It's really a strong cooperation between the regions, the business lines, the HR, the finance, the operations that will make us succeed as a team. I will personally make sure that through our vision process, it really means something for you on a daily basis. It will change the way we work quite significantly because there's no such thing anymore as only one owner of a region, but a shared responsibility between business line, regions, operations, to make sure that all together we make the best use of our expertise to make all this as successful as possible, and above all, to make sure that we deliver on our purpose, which is make sure that we keep inspiring people to enjoy water exploration. Thank you, have a great year 2019, and see you soon.